Chris Pomay, radio host of Live with CDP Sports and Entertainment Talk Show on WQEE 99.1 FM. I'm here in downtown Buffalo this afternoon at Salin Field between the matchup tonight at 6:35 between the Omaha Storm Chasers, the top farm team of the Kansas City Royals, taking on the Buffalo Bisons, the top farm team of the Toronto Blue Jays. And I have a special guest with me today. He is a play-by-play announcer for the Omaha Storm Chasers. His name is Nick Batters. Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Chris. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Good. Thank you so much for doing this. Nick, just thoughts on the Omaha Storm Chasers' first visit here to Buffalo since 1997.
Yeah, I know this is a series that the guys have circled on their schedules, right? Because in Omaha, we see a lot of the Iowa Cubs, the St. Paul Saints, Indianapolis, Louisville, Toledo. It's great to play them. It's fun to get out and see new ballparks. A lot of these guys have never played here before, so I know this is a series the guys have been looking forward to for a while.
Thoughts on Salin Field here in Buffalo, which opened up in 1988?
This has been great so far. I'm impressed with all of the renovations down on the clubhouse level. Great facilities for the players. I like the view from the broadcast booth, and we'll see how it goes as the week goes on. I'll have to explore more.
Thoughts on this 2024 Omaha Storm Chasers season so far, and who are some players that the fans should keep an eye out for?
Oh, look, this is a really experienced team, whether it's Major League experience or AAA experience. When we started the year out, there weren't many players on this team that hadn't played at least AAA baseball. Not many guys debuting at the level for the first time. And what we've seen is with the Kansas City Royals playing so well, generally a healthy team, there hasn't been a lot of movement between AAA and the big leagues. There aren't guys that need to be demoted. There aren't spots that need to be filled. So we've had the same team for a bulk of the season, and we've used 50 different players. And I think at this point last year it was closer to 70 different players that had suited up for the Storm Chasers. So there's a good chemistry that's formed just because guys have spent more time with each other, got to know each other. You look at a guy like C.J. Alexander, who's near the top of the league in batting average. John Rave's having a really good season. The starting pitching's the best at the AAA level. So it's a good combination of good hitting, good fielding, and good defense that just makes this a fun team to watch.
Can you tell my audience a little bit about yourself and how long you've been with the Omaha Storm Chasers organization?
I'm 26 years old from Livermore, California. This is my second year with Omaha, my fourth year in the Royals organization. Spent 2 years at AA Northwest Arkansas before this, so I was with the Royals AA team in 2021 and 2022, and then I joined the Storm Chasers last year. My dad's originally from Omaha. I have a bunch of family out there, so while I'm from California, Omaha is kind of like a second home for me.
Thoughts on the Omaha Storm Chasers organization who are a part of the Kansas City Royals?
Oh, it's been great. There's so many people with the Storm Chasers, and the Royals have been so great to me and my family since I've been in the organization. I had the chance to call a few big league games for the Royals last year. Actually, when the Royals played in Toronto, I got to do those games on Royals radio, which was really cool. So the folks at the Royals have been great. The Storm Chasers are awesome. We have a great marketing team. It's all people kind of around the same age. They're 20s or early 30s. So we have a fun group. It's just it's a fun place to come to work every day.
Thoughts on this year's Kansas City Royals, who are having an outstanding year so far?
It's fun for me because I've gotten to know so many of these guys in the minor leagues, whether it's at AA Northwest Arkansas or here in Omaha over the last couple of years. So it's a lot of people that I know well, and it's easy for me personally to root for them. It's a fun group. Like I said, part of it's the fact that they've stayed healthy. This is a team that stayed surprisingly healthy, and knock on wood. And it's fun to see whether it's a Bobby Witt Jr. continue to do what we know he's capable of, or the Vinny Pasquantino having the season that he is. Cole Reagans was with us for a little bit last year, and he's really burst out of the scene. It's fun to watch the team playing well. It feels like there's a new energy in the city of Kansas City at Kauffman Stadium. If you go to a game, it's a really good energy and atmosphere around the club right now.
In your broadcasting career so far with the Storm Chasers, what are some of your favorite baseball parks to call a game from?
That's a great question. I'm looking forward to calling my first game here. The Columbus Clippers Huntington Park's a really good one. I enjoy the Vantage Point at CHS Field in St. Paul. Those are in this league. Outside of the league, in the Texas League, I really enjoyed Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wichita, Kansas. Those are good ballparks. Frisco, Texas, the Rough Riders have a good stadium with a fun energy. I've been lucky to see some really good ballparks in my career.
What are some of your favorite calls in your career so far?
Oh gosh, that's tough. I've been lucky I've won 3 championship rings, a couple working for a team in the Australian Baseball League, and then with Northwest Arkansas in 2021, we won the Texas League Championship. So any chance you get to call it a championship like that, it's pretty special.
What's a fun fact about Nick Batters that fans might not know about you?
Well, Batters is my real last name, Badders. Gosh, that's a good question. When I was a kid, I was one of those guys that would one of those kids that bring my glove to the stadium and run around during batting practice and try and catch home run balls or foul balls or whatever. And as a kid, this is middle school, high school, I probably caught over 500 baseballs between major and minor league games. So now I've shifted to the media side, but that's what got me into sports.
And finally, what time is your broadcast on tonight, and where can people tune into you on the radio or on the internet as well?
So about 120 of our games every year are on News Talk 1290 Coil, an AM station back in Omaha, or you can go to stormchasers.mixler.com. So that's stormchasers, one word, .mixlr.com. All 150 games of audio are free, and we go on 20 minutes before first pitch. So today that'd be 6:15 Eastern or 5:15 Central.
And where can my audience follow you on social media if you're on there?
Yeah, at Batter Up Sports, so BADDERUP Sports, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff.
Well, Nick, I want to say thank you so much for doing this pregame interview with me, and continued success in your career, and good luck against the Buffalo Bisons this upcoming series.
Chris, thanks so much for having me. I appreciate the time.